I don't know what's YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Facebook. Wow, you guys. So I have two very important things to talk about. The first thing is, whoo-wee, it's hot in here, is about the 8 people in Calgary who were arrested with over 1 million photos of child pornography. Okay. So I'm like, 1 million for 8 people? I have some serious questions here. First of all, congratulations, Calgary City Police, for arresting criminals. I applaud you. Seriously, I'm not meaning that sarcastically. Second of all, I'm asking these questions as an inquiring mind. If they have 1 million photos, where did they get these photos from? If it's 8 people and 1 million photos, let's use the terms, there's probably 1 million pedos around the world. Let's be honest here. That's probably a low number. So times that, that's like 8 billion pieces of photos around the world of bad things against children. So that's it's very disheartening when you hear that, but then I'm going to put everything into perspective. So if you guys haven't heard, or you've missed out on a video from a few years ago, but I know a lot of you know who I'm talking about, but I'm going to redirect you to this particular YouTube channel called the International Tribunal of Natural Justice. Okay. They were created, I think, in 2016, 2017, and Robert David Steele is on the board of that group of people. And he talks about how they have it all on everybody. So what we are seeing right now in this timeline is people who have been investigated through not only that, but the locals, all of these things going on for years. This is when I believe we're going to start seeing it all unfold. And I want to know if somebody can post the names of those 8 people and their jobs on my YouTube or on my Facebook. So I don't think these people should go unaccounted for. And then so we can start researching and deep diving into those. Now, people who watched my Facebook video yesterday, some of you on YouTube don't have Facebook or Crackbook, or some of you watch in between, depends where I am, might have caught the dream I told you about yesterday. And so I'll just repeat the dream, or what I said yesterday on Facebook, as best as I can recollect. So I had a dream yesterday morning between the hours of 6 o'clock and 7 a.m. In the morning. And my dream was very vivid. Like, I can remember quite a bit of my dream. And I was at a place. This is the story yesterday. So I was at a place. I didn't divulge a lot of information on purpose. And creator was telling me, hold back, hold back. This is why, okay? So, this is so funny. I couldn't believe I was telling you guys this story yesterday on Facebook, but I basically said we were at a place. It wasn't construction, but there was many men around that were working, and it wasn't like, I didn't really get into details, but I remember looking at specific faces, and I can pick them all out in a lineup or draw them if I wanted to. And I remember looking at men's faces going, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Like, thank you. Like, because they had done something. I didn't say what they did. I didn't say any more really about that story. So I get a message from Lizzie Lou, who lives in South Wales in the UK. Cute little accent. Hi, Lizzie. I said, you got to tune into the show. She messages me. And she basically filled in the rest of the dream. I'll just get to what she filled in. And she gave me a name. Hi, Lizzie. Okay, so here we go, Lizzie. This is the whole dream. And then I'll tell you what Lizzie wrote. Okay, so the whole dream was, um, it kind of makes me tear up because I feel, and you guys will, I really want to cry when I'm telling you this. I felt like I was at a humanitarian project that these men just rose up and started finishing. And a lot of them had a presence of military. That's the only way I can describe it. I wore my military hat for it today. And I was thanking them in such gratitude for whatever they were doing. I don't know what it was they were doing. But the funny part of the story, Lizzie, here we go, sister, is that I didn't tell you guys yesterday that in my dream, there was a couple in front of me, right in front to my right hand. And there was the man I was talking about that I thought was the man of my dreams, or however, where he's like, I've been thinking about you, you've been thinking about me, okay? Was walking around this couple to get to me. But the couple, okay, the man picked up the lady to try and carry her. And this is so nuts. And they were laughing. She's like, put me down. I don't need to be carried. Okay. And anyways, so I'm not going to describe, because I don't want to jinx it, what the man looked like. So I'll leave that part out, but Lizzie was accurate with the color of his hair and what his face kind of looked like and his presence. Like, it just blew me away. And same with the friend in her dream was also military. Okay? That's like it. I was like, what? So Lizzie messages me, I had a dream and these ravens were cawing at me. Then I realized that this dream was about your dream yesterday. And so she had to message me. But in her dream that she probably had around the same time, this this man wanted to pick her up and carry her up the stairs. I was reading that this morning before I even drank my coffee. I'm like, what the literally, and my face was like, what the fuck? Said it just like that. I'm like, yeah, hold on a second. I was like, I messaged her back. And I'm like, I gotta finish drinking my coffee. I'm like, I can't even. And Lizzie's like messaging me right now. Yes, oh my God, I'm blown away. So I looked up the man's name that you gave me, and it doesn't look like him. But the name, the first name is interesting. I'll just leave it at that. The first name is interesting. She gave me a man's name and said, here's a link. Maybe go look him up. Maybe this is that person. And it's not that person. That's not what he looked like. But yeah. So there you go. There's what just happened. Like, what the heck? So this is what my thinking is, Lizzie. Hear me out on this, people. Because this has happened in 2020 where people would have a dream and say, I was in your dream, blah, 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 and they were in my dream. And like, so this is nothing new, but it's very descriptive compared to 3 years ago. Very more clear. Okay? Anyways, so this is my theory, and I'm going to use, my legs are like, I got a funny face when I say that. Anyways, my theory is time is an illusion, and this event has actually occurred because in the future, where we're doing these humanitarian projects, to me, it's logical we would be all wearing, if we're medbed cleaned up and we're in perfect good health, it would be logical for me to think that we we would be doing this project and we would have this feeling behind it, and we've manifested it and we've co-created it even now talking about it in this moment in time. What do you think? Like, it was just like crazy. Is anyone like, Lizzie is blown away because I'm not revealing certain things, because if it comes true in a year or 2 years or 2 weeks, Lizzie and I are gonna have like some tea on a deck and go, wasn't that awesome? Like, seriously, I think, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I want to know if anybody else has had any of these experiences where you've both had a similar dream and you've tapped into the same timeline and the same experience, and you can, I believe that's remote viewing, and I do believe that's where we don't know how powerful we are in the future. Or yeah, so maybe it's us coming back now and saying, hey, get a grip, and popping into our bodies. I'm gonna read some of these comments on YouTube first. So, oh, I got a little teary-eyed. And oh my goodness, it's Elon's birthday. Yeah. Yeah. Lizzie's like, oh my God, absolutely. This is hilarious, but so amazing. I am with you, girl. I'm like, it's just mind blowing to me. Oops, I left the chat. I don't know why my chats aren't coming up now. If somebody wants to give me a thumbs up on YouTube, then I can read those chats. That's, there we go. Yes. Yes, our powers are coming back to us. Why aren't all the chats coming? I don't know. Oh, there they are. Now I can read them. Okay. Sorry. Ontario. Hi, everybody. 1 in a million. AI creating fake photos. Yes, but I do believe that there are a lot of real photos out there. Robert David Steele, I think, is alive. Somebody put RIP. H2O put RIP, but I think he's alive. I think he's alive. Well, maybe he just did his job and he's done and he gets to go live a more peaceful witness protection program life. But I think anybody who's been awake in the last 3 years know that we are infinite beings, and they are connecting. My dad just had a government person saying that they were from Ducks Unlimited, want across their land. There is no land I was aware of on property that was ducks. Oh, yeah. That just happened to my husband and I and my best friend. We all had the same dream about future event. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think about a person and I see them the next day. Oh, yes, for sure. Look at what hands. I don't know what hands you're talking about besides my arthritic hands. I'm just kidding. Okay, so just being seen 444, a million pieces of yeah, a yak, right? From only 8 slime balls. Thankfully, they were apprehended. Yes, I agree. Thankfully, they were apprehended. So I think we're gonna see a lot more of that shit coming down the pipes. And just, you guys, put on your protection of armor. I have a friend in the UK who's literally today had 2 different vehicles, SUVs of the same color, within minutes of each other, the same kind of vehicle, 2 different license plate, try and run her off the road. Armor of God, people. Armor of God. Armor of God. I wonder what we're going to have for a card reading today. Anyways, I'm just blown away by all these synchronistic things that are happening. And I'm going to be I'm still in my PJs. What pajama shirt? I think I'm just wearing, yeah, it's not my Bob Ross. It's just a plain black PJ shirt. I haven't done my chores. I'm going out. It's supposed to be 30 degrees here. I'm going out paddleboarding today. More like laying on my paddleboard and appreciating the hawks and the birds as they fly over. Like, honestly, I could care less about sometimes getting some exercise when you're just like, it's so beautiful. Like, you can pretend you're a water bug. So it's awesome. Says, yes, we are many gods. Did anybody catch that? I think it was on Facebook. There is a guy and a pastor, and I think it was Carrie or somebody that Viv, before I get carried away here, inflate my paddleboard. Do make sure you get it as many pounds PSI. They're supposed to be 15 pounds per square inch. If you don't, it'll make your life miserable. So jam that air in there. So back to the pastor and the guy talking about collective consciousness. It was on Facebook yesterday. It's on my feed. Please go watch it because it was probably the best explanation of God, spirit, collective consciousness, affecting change, creation. That young man like blew my socks off on, like, honestly, just how articulate and how he answered questions. Well, what is spirit? Well, what is God? What is the collective consciousness? Do you believe in the Big Bang? Do you da da da? Like, he was like bam, 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 like just so in tune. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so this is such a good reading today. You guys are gonna love it. We have unconditional love with the love card. High Priestess, which is about discernment, prescience, prophecy, and vision. And then we have the Queen, which is women, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, and friendships. What just happened there? Hey? Literally is what, like a vision about feminine power. And beauty and the butterfly, or the butterfly is like getting a gift. And the bard is about storytelling and the enchantment of storytelling, history, poetry, myth, everything. So isn't that just an awesome, like, this affirms that that dream was kind of accurate to me, and I probably will be given a gift from my story. That's kind of a cool card reading, but it's also a gift to all of us too, right? So it's all about love. And that's what that video boiled down to. God is love. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. The love vibration. And that's what wins. So what day are we on? Thursday? We're almost at the end of June in the fake calendar. And pretty soon we'll be celebrating Canada Day's incorporation of the government. And then it'll be July 4th. So I think we're all headed for some high vibes, whether we're in an awake state or not. On the TV, on the fake news, they're getting closer, not much, but getting closer to revealing some shit about the crime family that's running the fake government down in the States. So I don't think it's going to be too long before we actually see where they had the impeachment vote the other day of 219 to 209. That might be acted on, and if it doesn't, then you know it's all corrupt. It's everything has to be shown. Every single avenue, Supreme Court, federal, municipal, provincial, every place has to be shown where it was corrupt. Everything has to be exposed. Every single thing. So, yes. Hi, Tom and Justin. Hello from the States. And yeah. Anyways, but that's all I got to say about that. I think everybody's going to have a fantastic day. And thank you for all the views on the huge chart video. It is 2.5 hours long of an overview. And again, I'm pointing people into watching that. If you haven't watched a lot of my videos over the last 3 years, that's probably a good one to give you an idea of my what I've been all about, you know. So that's about it. That's all I got to say today. Just gonna read a couple last comments and then I'm gonna dip out. Yes, collection. It is really mind blowing to feel the connections online. So the Titan exploding is about to send some paying customers to space. Oh yeah, and look at all the billionaires who died. That's one thing I wanted to say. Yeah, and Schmeiden got a lawyer, all this stuff. You know, like it these people have already been removed. So yeah, and by the way, you guys, I haven't gotten around. I loved all your puppy and pet pictures, but I haven't gotten around to liking all the memes. It keeps kicking me out. Why? Because you're telling the truth. I love the memes. I've been bursting myself laughing. And I'm trying to save them all, so it takes me a while because I'm actually labeling them when I save the memes. So if I make a laughing emoji, you know I made it. I saved your meme. So, and I'm gonna post them and steal them from wherever. But anyways, have a fantastic Thursday and keep your vibes high. This show isn't really for us. It's only to make us laugh, okay? So everybody have a fantastic day. I love you.